Well, it's back to school time, and while you probably have a whole lot of other things on your mind as you send your kids off to college, right now might be a great time to consider some of your insurance needs. And this morning, Mike Garner with the State Farm joins us live in studio here to talk about some of this stuff. Something not everybody always thinks about, insurance, maybe something you might want to consider here. And so let's start off with college kids are headed off to school right now. They're living in a dormitory or living in an apartment near campus. Do they need renter's insurance?
Well, Brett, we get that question quite a bit. And usually the case is that the student does not need to carry renter's insurance. Their coverage is protected for them from their homeowner's policy, their parents' homeowner's policy.
So that makes a difference there.
Yes.
So, I mean, so many people will say, and you'll hear this all the time, well, you have to get renter's insurance. But that's not necessarily the case if you're off at college and you're still living at home. That's your primary residence. Is that the difference there? That's
correct. If your permanent address is your parents' home, your parents' insurance policy will extend this coverage to the student.
Okay, but still always a good idea if you are living on your own to get renter's insurance if you can.
That is correct.
Okay, and let's talk about some of those big ticket items that you send your kids off with. Lots of times you'll buy them a bike and you'll send them off to college with that, or a computer, or an iPad, or an iPod, or anything to that effect that they're going to take with them that's going to help them out with their studies here that are also very attractive to thieves. Are those covered by the insurance, or do you need to get a separate rider to be able to cover those individual things?
Well, that's a good question. These items are covered from the parents' homeowner's policy. Unfortunately, the deductible under this policy comes into play, which is usually pretty high. It could be $500 or $1,000. So one of the things that we explain to parents is a good thing to consider something called a personal article policy, or a floater as it may be referred to, where you can schedule these high-ticket items like laptop computers. Then this policy can provide coverage for that laptop for all risk coverage.
Wow, not very expensive either, are they?
No, very inexpensive. Maybe $40 a year to cover a $1,500 laptop.
All right, might be worth it. And what about auto insurance too? Are there any discounts that are available for some of the kids?
This is one of the things we suggest you talk to your insurance agent. With State Farm, there are various discounts. There are discounts for good students. If a student has a 3.0 grade point or better, there's a substantial discount. There's also discounts for awareness programs. At State Farm, Steer Clear program provides a discount for youthful drivers. And they may want to check with their insurance agent about distance away from school. If a student is away at school, for example, a freshman that is not able to take their car to school, if they're rated on this vehicle and they're away more than 150 miles, there is a substantial discount for that.
Okay. Well, a good reason then to stay on your kid and make sure they get good grades, because it's going to save mom and dad some money.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in today, Mike. We appreciate your time.